Hi, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Tina, and I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start at the bottom of the zodiac and go up. So I'm going to do Pisces to Libra. I did write it down on the title, so that's the order I'm going in, the way I put that on there, so. Okay. So welcome. I'm glad to see you guys here, and we're going to just start this reading by inviting in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light to guide me today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your help today. I appreciate it so much. We're going to start with Pisces, and we're wanting to know what's going on in the energy this week. So I'm going to use the moon deck, because the full moon was just yesterday, and see what that has to say for advice for you. And we'll just kind of go around the moon deck. Okay, so I have two cards here. One is you are good enough, and the other next one is surrender to the divine. At the bottom of the deck, I see your hard work is paying off. So I feel like maybe some of you are working on something, have been working on something, but I feel like it's working out and is paying off. But there's something about your headspace right now, and I feel like maybe you are feeling like, like maybe you're not good enough for this. And then the next card is surrender to the divine. So I feel like it's important to understand your value, and whatever's left over, whatever doesn't propel you forward, needs to just be let go. So, it needs to be surrendered. So let's just get some tarot on this and see exactly. You are good enough. So 3 of Cups. This could be about a celebration of you. It could also be about a reunion of some kind. It's under the you are good enough. So I don't know if you feel like you're not good enough for your friends or whatever, but another 3 of Wands. This is about you manifesting something, going toward it. You've already made a decision, and now you're walking toward it. This is still under you are good enough. Okay, so I see the 7 of Wands here saying, like, there is something here that, I don't know, you feel attacked, maybe, is what it looks like to me with the 7 of Wands. It does look like you're feeling like someone's attacking you while you're trying to manifest this. And maybe that's what you feel like you're not good enough about. What I want to say about this is, like, I feel like this is old ideas. You are good enough, but I feel like something maybe has happened to you in your life where, I don't know, like you just, maybe a parent was unkind to you, or someone in your childhood or something like that, and it's still kind of weighing heavy on your mind, Pisces. So Spirit is saying, like, surrender this, please. Surrender to the divine. So tell me what this is all about, surrender. What are they needing to surrender besides this 7 of Wands feeling? Okay, you're needing to surrender the 9 of Swords. Like, this is like anxiety and not being able to sleep. It looks like you're overthinking. There's books on this bed. There's stuff scattered all over the floor. It's like somebody's really trying to figure something out, and it's all night long. Okay, so whatever this is, it could be about something that ended, or somebody did something to you, left, because it's the 10 of Swords, definitely an ending. And it seems like you're up all night about it, Pisces. And I feel like this is saying, like, surrender this to the divine. Whatever it is that's keeping you up all night, something that ended, something, surrender that to the divine, because your hard work is paying off. Remember the at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, it's still staring at me here. Your hard work is paying off. I see the Ten of Pentacles, I see the Judgment, and I see the Sun. So I feel like you're so close to achieving what you want and getting to the place that you want to be, but there's this something that you need to let go of and surrender. I feel like it's people that are making you fearful with the Seven of Wands, because you got a Three of Cups and a Three of Wands here. You know, threes are angelic guidance is what I feel like. So I feel like you might have some kind of friendship or something like that that's gonna maybe help you see yourself in a new way. And then I also see this one flipped over, which is the Queen of Cups, and you know, she's all about being very emotional, but she's also very much about surrendering. So, which is here as well, surrendering to the divine. I do feel like you guys have many options. I think you're going to be successful, and I feel like you have a happy, stable home coming toward you. I also see the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like just keep going in the direction you're going. Keep tuning into spirit. Keep asking for guidance and surrender whatever it is that you're hanging on to that makes you feel like you're not enough, because you are. Okay, so let's see. Aquarius is next. Let's see where I'm at here. 808. So yesterday, like, I got an email and someone told me that they thought my videos were too long. So I'm gonna try and maybe shorten them up. You guys let me know how you feel about my videos, will ya? Maybe that's just one person, but sometimes I do get a little, like, long-winded, so sorry. Alright, so expect powerful change is for, who am I on now? Aquarius. Something big changing for you here, Aquarius. I also see a personal issue reaches resolution. Let's see what's at the bottom. Your energy, the energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like there's something really big about to change in your life. It could be about some kind of personal thing. I see Cancer here so far, as well as eclipse. So it might be something about the eclipse season. Like a big change coming around the eclipse season. And then the Cancer could be somebody that you're dealing with. Maybe you have a matter that needs to be taken care of with the Cancer. But I do see it reaching its final destiny, I guess, right? So let's see, expect powerful change, spirit, for Aquarius. Okay, yeah, there's a transformation here. This is the Death card, closing the door to one chapter of your life, walking in through another. It is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting this new beginning yourself. So whatever it is you want is what you're going to receive, I feel like. To do this transition, I feel like it's a journey of strength. I feel like you're learning your strength, learning your power as well. Maybe your abilities with spirit. I don't, the moon is here, so this could be something that you didn't see coming, like it's gonna happen pretty quickly. Maybe a gift that you have or something. Clarify the moon, please, for Aquarius. I also feel like the way you see yourself is going to be different. I feel like you're actually seeing the brute force of yourself here. It could have something to do with the full moon. I want to show you this card just in case. Like, you see that cat? He's looking into the water. This is the moon card, right? But I just want to focus in on the cat. So the real cat is like that, and the cat in the water is like a panther, right? He's like huge. And I feel like that's how you're seeing yourself with this strength card. Like, I feel like you're working with spirit and they're showing you something new. Maybe something about your own power inside yourself, because you're manifesting here. What you're manifesting is a transformation in your life. You're walking away from one thing and walking toward your own strength, your own abilities, your own power, and you're seeing it for the very first time. Tell me a personal issue reaches resolution. Spirit, what is this card about? Hi, Joni. How's it going? Okay, all right. So this is a personal issue that reaches resolution. Something that's got you kind of stuck here. This is the devil card. This devil card is different than other devil cards, like, right? This is about like maybe temptation, like something that's tempting you. It is something maybe that you like doing, but it also brings like discontentedness inside of you, is what I'm feeling. This could have something to do with like lover. Like, so maybe you are so stuck on a lover or like one certain thing, or maybe it's even being stuck, like feeling like you have to have someone in order to be someone. This is what I'm looking at here. And the reason that I said that is because this is the third card. This is the independence card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is knowing your worth, knowing your value all by yourself. It's also being very tapped into spirit. So I feel like maybe there's a anchor around your neck that is either one specific person or one specific idea of the lovers, like, right? Like, maybe you feel like you aren't anything without a certain person. That's what I'm getting. But it's just not true. And I feel like sometimes when we're forced into being alone, it's because we need to find this place, this Nine of Pentacles, this place inside of ourselves where we know that we don't really need anything. We know that spirit has our back. We know that we aren't lacking in anything. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, this starts like a whole new, this feeling about yourself. You know, it kind of goes back over here too, like to this one, remember? This cat, like seeing himself as like a panther. I feel like the way you see yourself is changing. And I think it's about a love situation or just love, period. Like, here's what I'm getting here. I feel like the message is you can't really have this lover's relationship until you completely love yourself. And I think that's what's happening here. I think that's what the transformation is about. I feel like the reason spirit is showing your strength and showing you like your ability to manifest with the Magician card, and showing you like you aren't just some lame old kitten. You're a fucking panther, you know? And you know, this cat is alone. He doesn't need a certain person. I'm not saying you can't have a person. I'm just saying, like, I feel like before you get to the person, this lover's place, this great balanced place, you kind of got to find that in yourself alone. It's really important. Like, where you're vibing is what you're going to attract. Dude, I'm telling you, you want to vibe here and attract another one of these. Like someone else who's fine on their own, financially stable, you know, cool, calm, collected, loving their life, loving their soul, loving their journey, you know. And in order to find that perfect balance, you kind of have to find it inside first. This mindset is a distraction, and it's definitely not even true. You know, you aren't nobody without somebody. You're still a soul with a mission, you know. And I feel like there's some of you that need to figure that out. The energy is gaining momentum, is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, energy is gaining momentum. All right. So maybe there's some options. You're kind of looking at your options. You maybe even have had some confusion, some sleepless nights, some deep pain, letting something go. It's all about the love that you're seeking and how much of a burden it's been. See, I am right. See, you're putting all of your energy into just wanting this lover's connection, when, you know, I mean, it's got a lot of burden with it here. So I feel like you need to kind of like get to this Nine of Pentacles place, and I feel like that's where you're going to find the Ten of Cups, you know. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, you got nothing but sunshine coming. This is part of your path. Learning this lesson about the lovers and you and your Nine of Pentacles, because the Hierophant card is here saying like this is something that you really came here to learn, is your independence. You know, your own independence without another person. So I think that's good and nice. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn this week. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters. Thank you for helping me give out a clear, accurate message for the sign of Capricorn. Be bold and make the first move. And what do you need to release? Okay, so take time to breathe out. Okay, so it looks like something's going on and you are kind of holding your breath about it. Take time to breathe out. What do you need to release? And be bold and make the first move. So let's get some clarifiers on these. Let's ask about the what do you need to release first, okay, Aquarius? Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to release here before they can keep getting on their merry way? Okay, I feel like some of you are healing up from a situation. The Four of Swords is here, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like there's some of you who had a relationship or a family situation that felt very perfect, and or that's what you have in mind. I don't think it worked out because I see the Four of Swords. So I feel like you're healing up from something family oriented. That's too many, Spirit. Where are they healing from, Spirit? Some kind of maybe a pentacle, like Virgo, Taurus, Cap. Healing up from, I don't know, is it a desire to be rich? Or it's a loss? Five of Cups. Yeah. So maybe you lost somebody that was a really stable energy in your life. Someone that offered you complete and utter happiness. And I don't know what happened here, but it looks 5 of Cups, like you lost someone. Tell me about Be Bold and Make the First Move. Spirit, what would you like them to do? What are they making the first move about? Okay, finding the justice in some kind of soul friendship. Something about wish fulfillment. That's too many. I'm just going to take those 3. So, yeah, be bold and make the first move. So if there is someone in your life that is an equal partner, like eye-to-eye person, I feel like you should go for it. Like, don't hold yourself back. It's saying be bold and make the first move. You could be dealing with either a Libra or an Aquarius here, because there's 2 major arcanas with those signs, you know. So it could be something about an air sign. Be bold and make the first move. What do you need to release? I feel like you need to, there's someone new coming in and you need to release the pain of this past situation. All right. And then take time to breathe out. So you're definitely holding your breath. What are they holding their breath about, Spirit? What is Capricorn holding their breath about? Offering love. Yeah. So it is about this 2 of Cups. So I feel like you know somebody, you want to be with somebody. Could be an air sign, you know, like Libra or Aquarius. I feel like you want to offer love, but you are holding your breath about it. Spirit said this could be the new beginning that you've been looking for. You know, the World card is here. Just take time to breathe out. Like, I feel like, give me one more here. Okay. So this, take time to breathe out. This could be about a passionate, somebody that you feel a lot of passion for. Maybe a King of Wands is here. So it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, that you're walking toward, or somebody that you find very, very attractive or very magical. I think you want to offer them love. I think that's who this 2 of Cups might be. I also feel like the King of Wands could be you in energy, like having the confidence to go for it, you know? Because the King of Wands is not fearful. It's very brave. Tell me more about this loss. Oh, okay. So this loss over here, I feel like this person, like the Emperor, is coming out. So you had the King of Pentacles before. So this could be about somebody who wanted to be single, or the reason that this ended was so that you could find your own independence and then boss up to the Emperor energy, taking the lead in your own life and making the decision, where do I want to go now, right? But what's holding you up here is the grieving and the healing, right? But you do have this Emperor energy coming in. So I feel like once you release let go of that pain, I feel like you're going to come into a whole bunch of new energy, independent energy, and like action energy, because that's what not only the Emperor is about, but also the King of Wands, you know? They're very all about getting busy and getting shit done. They don't wait for other people, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's look at 2602. Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming for you this week. Let's check out the energy. Okay, the answers you need are coming, and it's time to take action. This is Gemini and Aries energy, and also at the bottom of the deck, it's time for healing. So Sagittarius, I feel like you are healing, and it could be coming because of this, the answers that are coming. Let's clarify what the answers are that are coming for you. Spirit, thank you so much for guiding my reading today. Tell me about Sagittarius. What answers are coming for Sagittarius? Okay, I feel like there's 2 9s here, so I feel like you're coming into a realization about something. Maybe about what you want, but you're also talking to your higher self here. You know, you got the 9 of Cups and the Hermit card. The answers you need are coming. You're going to find these in meditation, the answers that you need. It's time to take action. This is an Aries vibe. It's time to take action. It looks like something ended here. 10 of Swords. Someone stabbed you in the back. I made you cry. 9 of Swords. Keeps you up all night. Can't stop thinking about it. It's time to take action. I feel like you might be a little confused right now. Like you don't know what to do. Because you feel kind of alone and like, what the hell just happened? You know? Like you're going over it and over it. Spirit is saying this is for your higher learning. This is part of your path, babe. Just hang on. It's time to take action. How are they taking action, Spirit? How? Show me. Okay, so you might be like investigating something, Page of Swords. You know, learning some new things, trying to research something, right? I do see you having to make a decision. I feel like you're blindfolded. You don't want to see it. So you're more prone to inactivity than activity at this point. How are they going to get out of this energy and move forward? You're hanging on to something. Maybe fear. Okay, so the way out is in. It's the High Priestess. It's your intuition. The way out is in. So, again, we have the Hermit card as well as the High Priestess, kind of saying the same thing. Like it's time to connect. It's time to connect deep inside about all this that happened, the confusion that it caused, but also like moving forward, you know? Spirit, tell me about it's time for healing. Tell me what's happening for Sagittarius, please. Okay, some kind of fast activity, Knight of Swords. Fast activity, Knight of Swords. Time for healing. Okay. So it's about you making a decision. You get to choose wherever you want. And no matter what you do, I feel like people are watching you. People are feeling you are a success. I feel like you're getting really very good Empress vibes right now, knowing your value, knowing what you can do, what you can create, what you have created, and you're embracing it. I feel like that's leading to a happy and stable home life, fulfillment inside your family, in your house. This could have something to do with somebody from your past. The Six of Cups is here, which is talking about a reconnection. It could be with a child. It could be with a parent. But it is someone who wants to regain stability in this relationship, whatever it is. I'm seeing the Empress, so I feel like this could be about mother-child, or, yeah, mother-child relationship. Possibly working through some issues that were very painful. Yeah. So it looks like maybe, like, there's been a loss. 5 of Cups. Somebody's crying about it. But I do see success coming. I also feel like the community is watching. The community is watching you and holding you, like, in this place of, like, admiration. Like, they are looking at you going like, wow, I can't believe what you've done, what you've gone through, and how stable you are. I think some of you are the epitome of mothering right now. Like, you have a lot of nurturing energy around you, loving the people around you, and they can feel it. This is going to cause, like, a huge change in what's been happening. And it's meant to be as well, because there's the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it is time. Like, the wheel is there saying, like, yeah, it's time for healing for you, Sagittarius. Healing up from whatever this is. It's got you all stuck in your head. And, you know, reaching inside is the best way to heal that. Scorpio's next here. Let me look at the time. Okay, Scorpio. Spirits, angels, guide. Hey Dan, how's it going? I didn't see you here. Nice to see you. How's it going? Are you still here? Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio this week? Your dreams need a practical plan. This is a Taurus energy. Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn vibes. Bottom of the deck. Practicality again. Like, balancing spirituality and practicality. This is a Pisces vibe. So you got Taurus, Cap, and Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. Your dreams need a practical plan too. So let's see here. For Scorpio, tell me about the dreams needing a practical plan, Spirit. What does that mean for Scorpio? Okay, there you are in your own card. I feel like you are transforming something. You're working on a transformation right now. I feel like what you're leaving behind is some kind of burden. And what's up ahead is a brand new path. Could be about work. Could be about money. You're starting out, like, in a brand new direction as the Page. I do feel like you've been healing. This new path could be a healing path as well. I definitely feel like you're finding the justice in some kind of love situation. Maybe where you guys fought all the time. 5 of Swords. So all right, now let's check out your hard work is paying off. What's their hard work paying off about? This is a Capricorn vibe. King of Wands. So this is a card of teaching. It's about a card of this one here reminds me of a teacher, like King of Wands, you know. But he's also looks like he's a traveler and making plans. He's looking at like the globe and he's like pointing to it. I don't know if he's manifesting like to go somewhere. I feel like he's also working with other energy. There's a cat on the table and he's looking right at the cat. So I don't know what that means, but Spirit, tell me more. Your hard work is paying off. What are they working on? And where is it leading them? Okay, you're working on releasing something, letting go of something. 5 of Cups. Yeah. And overthinking about it. The hard work is paying off. So honestly, you have been working on like grieving, like letting something go. I feel like you do feel trapped somehow, like maybe in your mind or maybe some kind of like, I don't know if it's depression or some kind of mental instability is what it feels like. That's probably why you have this King of Wands energy, is to kind of like get you through this. But what is coming out here is the Wheel of Fortune saying that this is a destined thing. And tell me why this is destined. Tell me more about the wheel. Why is the wheel here, Spirit? Okay. So there's a big change. The Chariot. Okay, so your hard work is paying off. I feel like whatever you're doing in this healing or whatever the wheel is bringing in is fast. It's soul-led. It's alignment as well with the Chariot here. I mean, I don't know if some of you guys are traveling. The World card and the Chariot card together could mean travel, world travel, maybe overseas even. It could have something to do with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like whatever it is like that you're doing, at the very minimum, it's going to lead you to this place where you feel very stable within yourself. You know your value. You know that you're fine financially. It's like you unclog the 8 light, you know. It's like you're working your way out of it. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is doing for you. It's like taking away the mental confusion and moving you very quickly. So let me show you what's here, because this is like super fast. So you got the Knight of Swords, super fast. You've got the Chariot, super fast. And the Fool card, fast again. And no fear, too. Like you are heading in a direction very quickly, and it's heading you straight toward the stable energy. So I don't know if that's a person or if it's you, like you just feeling completely stable within yourself, which would probably be the best case scenario, is for you to know that about your own self, you know. Erica. Hi, Erica. Yeah, happy full moon. I was noticing it. Went outside last night. I did do a little candle work and a little wish making. Little letting go. I like to try and like let go on the full moon. Okay, let's see. Balance spirituality and practicality. This is a Pisces vibe. So tell me about that. What do you want to tell them about this card, Spirit? It's an offer of love. It's leading with love. Everywhere you go. It's making things fair. I feel like there might be, you almost look like you're going toward a reunion, 3 of Cups, with a karmic, and somebody that offers 10 cups of love, someone that you feel a lot of love for, or while you're around them, like 10 of Cups. It's very family. oriented to. So whatever your spiritual journey is, wherever it's leading you, I mean, it could be to a reunion, possibly with a karmic, because Six of Pentacles is here, and definitely lots and lots of love. So that's what I see for you going on this week in your little noggin. Lots of healing, lots of transforming. Kind of seeing an aha moment with the Justice card. Like, that's pretty good. Yeah, letting go. Letting go. Okay, so next is Libra. So let me look at the time. 42. I want to know how you guys are feeling about my short messages. Do you like it better? I really did get an email like that. And it kind of made me feel weird. Like, I was like, oh. Okay, Libra. Spirits, angels, guides, please give me accurate messages for Libra's highest good and growth this week. It's time to release negativity, Scorpio vibe. Okay. A time for healing. And at the bottom of the deck, it's a time to give rather than take, Libra. So, let's see. Let's clarify. Time to release negativity. Spirit, what does Libra need to, what does Libra need to let go of about negativity? You know what, I feel like I need to change decks. I feel like these are shuffled enough. And I really hate it when people shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. They're reading like 10,000 times. I just feel like it's not necessary. I don't enjoy watching all the shuffling. I like all your messages. It doesn't really matter if it's short or long. The longer the better. Oh, thanks, Joni. Yeah, I mean, I guess the message said, I think you run a little long on your YouTube. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll stop clarifying so much. There's a way around it, right? It's time to release negativity for Libra. Okay, so the first thing that's coming out is the Hangman card. So I feel like maybe some of you might feel stuck kind of in a limbo place, but I honestly feel like the Hangman is like a great place to be because it's in this spot where you can look at it from other perspectives. I think that's important for a more well-rounded view of everything, right? I remember I read this book when I was very first starting my spiritual journey, and it's called Tobias. I found it in a metaphysical store, and it talked about like getting a calling, and like it was in steps, you know, like it talked about like do this step first and this step first and this step first, and one of the steps was to completely shut up and just look at it from a different perspective. Just observe people's actions, reactions, all of that. And that kind of sums up this card to me. Like, it's kind of like kind of sitting in limbo, but looking at things like from other people's perspectives so that you can actually make a decent decision, or like a more informed decision, because you're looking at more things, right? I feel like what you're seeing in this is how much of a burden you've been carrying, and I feel like you want to change it, like it feels too heavy, and I feel like you are searching for truth so that you can change this big burden that you're carrying around. And I feel like you're doing a lot of like inner work. This is the Hermit card also with all of this, right? So you're really going inside and talking to Spirit about what's going on. That's how you're going to release negativity. It could be about a heartbreak, or it could be about some kind of change that you had no control over. But it's definitely something that hurt you. So time for healing, Spirit, for Libra. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So here's what it looks like to me. It's like you're hanging on to a person that felt like an emperor to you. Like, so this could be like a mate, you know, like a husband or a wife. And I feel like you're really distraught about it. Like the Nine of Swords is here. She's up all night. She can't sleep. Okay, so the Devil card comes out, and it's coming out with that right when I put it down. It's right on this Nine of Swords. So I feel like this grief and this anxiety that keeps you up all night is actually blocking you from seeing stuff that's going on right around you. Like you're missing some stuff. Look at this card. You see how the bear's right there, but he's setting a bear trap? He doesn't see the bear. And Spirit is saying you can't see because you're too busy, like you're there. And there's a lot of shit going on around you that you can't see, and you're hanging on to this energy, this Emperor energy, and Spirit is saying like it's time for new, man. We gotta close this cycle out. We gotta go down a new path now. What's this Fool card, Spirit? Where are they heading? Where are they heading with this Fool card? Next stop for Libra is your own energy. Of course it is. So this new beginning is coming because you finally do see like the justice. And I feel like that word doesn't sum up what the card means. What it means is you find the reason. You find the beauty in something. And the beauty in what are they finding? Tell me what the justice is for Libra. Show me what that looks like. Okay. So it's about, it's about 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, which is somebody from your past, or it could be about a child, but since we're talking about this Emperor, I feel like it might be the Emperor, right? And the justice in it is the way you see yourself. I feel like that's going to change. You're going to see the truth in something. Yeah, you are. You're knowing your own value, your own worth. It's time. Here's the World card. So I feel like it's, like you're going to be winding up this, this loss. I feel like you're coming, at some point you're going to let go of this and move forward, because the World tree happens and then the Fool comes, right? So you wind up one cycle, and here's what it is. It's like, seriously, like, Spirit, I don't want to listen. I don't want to learn this lesson anymore. Or your soul is saying, like, if it was me, it would be saying like, hey, Tina, we're tired of living in this low energy. I'm tired of it. I've learned everything. I've felt everything I needed to feel from this situation. And now it's time for you to move forward. It's time for a new beginning. And I feel like what they're showing you is your value, honestly. Maybe that's what you're understanding here. I feel like I got kind of like this, a message like that for Aquarius. But it was more like the Nine of Pentacles coming out. But it's almost like sometimes we get so wrapped up in another person that we feel like they are everything. And then they disappear. They leave us, or, like maybe they die or something. And then we're stuck in this place of worry, anxiety, fear, I see you learning new gifts. Eight of Wands. I'm going to clarify this: time to give rather than take. Tell me what that means for, that's a Virgo vibe. So time to give rather than take for Libra, Spirit, clarify that. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that something was taken from you. It was your stability. And I feel like, I think deep down, this was like a destined situation. And I feel like it is about your spiritual growth as a person. But what I see is sunshine coming, which is happiness. I also see 10 of Cups. I see a child involved here. And then I see the High Priest. So I feel like you're moving up spiritually on your spiritual path, which is probably, if you want to know the truth, the justice. Like, you're asking yourself, like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? This wasn't fucking fair. I see it wasn't fair. It doesn't feel like it's fair. And I hate it when I just sit here and tell you guys that it was meant to happen. I hate that message, but that is the message. Spirit, can you give me any advice for Libra? Choose yourself. Cut out the things that don't serve you anymore. All of it. Anything. The way you talk to yourself. If you feel like you can't do it on your own, that needs to be cut out. Anything and everything that doesn't serve you anymore. And Two of Wands. Do what's best for yourself. Choose to invest in you. I also feel like the Nine of Wands is here. And Nine of Wands is about having a lot of pain. But it's also about what you do with it, with the knowledge, Like, think of every single tower moment you've had in your life. And I mean giant tower moment, right? Bad giant tower moment. I've had 2 really bad tower moments. And The Nine of Wands is about learning all that you learned from that. You know what I mean? Like, instead of, like, look at this guy. He's just sitting there guarding himself. He's not letting anyone in. He doesn't want to. He's pissed. He's hurt. He's angry. I can see all of those things on his face, right? And look what's here is the Queen of Cups, which is about surrendering. This is the Temperance card, which is very vividly pointing out learning to transmute energy and manifest. Okay, so that's what the silver lining is your own spiritual growth. And as far as my tower moments go, man, it took a long time to find the silver lining for the first one, like 30 years. I was pissed off for 30 years. And then finally I figured it out and I went, oh my God, thank you for that experience. Now I get it. I get it. See, and then I really did transform that Nine of Wands from being like guarded and pissed off and all that to like, okay, I can see what happened now. I understand something completely different. And I can not only help myself, but I can also help others. That's what the Nine of Wands is. And I feel like, honestly, that is what many of you are going through right now. And I don't think you see the light, but I feel like if you do a little bit of meditating, you know, talking to spirit, we had, you know, the Hanged Man card, we have the Hermit card. So that's like talking to spirit and finding out the truth of these things. And it's the truth that actually is going to make the change. Knight of Swords. And it's one of the first cards that came out. So there's a big change, but it's going to be the truth of the Nine of Wands, I think. Like figuring out what those 9 wands, like this particular thing, what did this teach you? You know, I bet if you look back at the other giant tower moments, I bet you probably already learned that lesson. You know what I mean? Or what it taught you. And it's really the transmuting, the energy is going from, I am so fucking pissed off that this happened to me, to, oh my God, now I get it. I get why I need to do that. You know? I understand. So that's what I see happening, and I wish you all well. And I love you guys. Let me see what you're saying down here. I'm ready to move forward too, Erica. I really am as well. And I'm glad that you are too. It's so hard when it's like such a deep wound, you know, that I think as soon as you figure out the blessing, it just disappears. You know? I haven't 100% figured out the blessing to losing Paul yet, but what I think it is I know it's part of my journey and my path. I have accepted that, and I know that 100%. But I think it's probably about higher spiritual knowledge or gifts. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I can communicate with someone I've never met before on the other side, or many people. I think that's a gift. I'm so grateful for that. I guess the problem is like whether I really believe if it's worth it or not. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that I feel like the loss was worth the gain yet. I don't think I'm quite there with that loss, but I'm working on it, and I'm assuming all of you are too. You know, just trying to find more and more good things that came out of a tower moment. know, Joni. I kind of do. And you're so still new, like, to the grief. And so I don't want you to think I'm railing on you. I'm really not. You grieve as long as you need to grieve. I mean, honestly, we came here to feel other stuff. And grief is probably the most intense thing I've ever felt. I bet it is for you too, Joni. And, yeah, committing to the growth, right. It's just that sometimes, like, if there's so much pain, there's so much pain still in the way. I mean, that's why Hangman is important. That's why Hermit is important. Because it's really the energy of going within. It's connecting with spirit. The Hangman is about looking at it from other perspectives. Specifically, for me, that means the soul's perspective. Like, what did my soul have in mind now for this? Like, why did I need to lose this in order to, where am I going? See, I don't still know exactly where I'm going with it, you know, on the spiritual path. I feel like I'm sort of learning what way it is, but, yeah, I don't know. I love you guys. Thanks for coming today. Joni, Joni, Joni. I keep thinking of that song. Remember that song I sent you that one time? It's by Conway Twitty. And his daughter, I think, sings the other part, but it's like, Joni, Joni, please don't cry. I remember hearing that a lot right after I met you, and I kind of wanted to send you the song, but I thought, it's kind of dumb. It's like, you know what I mean? It didn't work out, right? It's not really your story, but here's what I do know about songs that come in. It might just be one sentence. It might just be one sentence that's the message, you know? So I feel like that message to you is, don't cry. He doesn't want you to. But I know for a fact that you can't not cry. It's hard to lose somebody that was your everything. And that whole reading kind of looked like you, didn't it? But I'm not railing on you to do anything. Hello, Jess. So let's all send some huge loves to Joni today and each other, because we are a family here, and I love you guys so, so, so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.